Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Raving, my new series where I find interesting things to talk about and share my thoughts with you guys on those things. For this first episode, I thought we'd talk about something awesome and spooky, the Blair Witch Project. And I'm not talking about the old movie. If you're still in the dark, recently the movie The Woods was revealed to be, in fact, a secret movie project in the makings. It is the very long-awaited sequel to the original Blair Witch Project. It will be in theaters September of this year. Now, what I want to do is watch the trailer with you guys and pull out a few big plot points, and try to see if we can spot anything really important that can give us an insight into this movie, as well as sharing a few interesting facts about the original movie. Like, for example, did you guys know the script was only a 35-page outline, and the writers, Myrick and Sanchez, had always intended for the dialogue to be improvised by the actors, only to make the story seem more real. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but this movie is in no way a remake. It is indeed a sequel to the original Blair Witch Project. With that out of the way, let's watch this trailer together.
What is that?
The guy who uploaded this video said it was from a tape he found in the Black Hills woods. I think that might be my sister.
First thing right out of the gate, we are tossed into a scene of someone running frantically through a hallway. Now, it isn't like the original with the little text bit. It doesn't warn us that this may be a found footage movie or anything of the like. In fact, what we do get after this run scene is a male figure, who's called James, talking to a female figure, who can only be, as to my guess, the two main characters in this film. A video is supposedly found and sent to James by a mysterious figure. James, of course, believes the person running to be his lost sister. Now, I do believe that somehow or some way this could be his sister, but if I remember correctly, the original Blair Witch Project ended with Mike standing in a corner and the camera Heather is holding is dropped. So how would there be footage of her running? My only guess is if the Blair Witch is real, and not just some form of hysteria, then maybe the witch created this footage to trick James into looking for his sister. Or perhaps it is his sister, and I'm looking way too deep into this. Oh, quick side note. Funny thing about the first movie. It finished shooting on Halloween, and when actor Michael C. Williams emerged from the woods and saw people in costumes, he described it as very surreal. The thing is, you gotta remember these actors spent days and weeks alone in the woods, filming this movie. Hell, there was even GPS units that directed the actors to milk crates containing plastic canisters with notes for each actor on where to take the story. They were of course forbidden to show each other the papers, and were only allowed to improvise their lines.
This looks familiar.
We've been walking in a circle.
No way!
They're everywhere.
Who could have done this? You did this?
Oh my god!
I'm actually kind of glad to see the return of the twig figures, and see that they actually serve a purpose instead of just background props. I do find it interesting though, that when broken they kill, or what I'm assuming is killed, one of the characters. Another thing I noticed is the short-haired girl. If I may make a guess as to her importance in this movie, from the looks of things, she does die. So I feel like she may be our token stoner, or someone into the pagan religion, which kind of leads me into thinking maybe in some way she has some sort of connection to the witch. Who knows? But I am interested in finding out why she died. Was it perhaps because she was the first to touch one of the stick figures? But if that's the case, and those who touch the figures die, then why didn't the girl who broke the figure die instead? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
Getting out there.
We found it!
That's not your sister. That can't be her.
Come on! Get in the corner! Don't look!
Okay, rewind for a second here. Since when, in any of the Blair Witch movies, any of them, did the witch have a monster-like scream? Like, why is that needed? Why can't they just do what the original films did, and rely on atmospheric build-up to scare the audience? Like, I understand the need for sound effects, and how hard it is to entertain audiences nowadays. But why change a classic monster in the horror genre? I mean, come on. With the technology and techniques we have today, compared to back when the original came out, you're telling me we need to have a witch with a monstrous scream? Finally, we get to something really important from the original movie. The abandoned house where the Blair Witch supposedly resides. Now, this is really exciting, because when I first saw the Blair Witch Project, I was only 9 years old, so this film terrified me, but at the same time, it completely confused me. I never understood the point of this abandoned home. But from the looks of this new trailer, we are going to finally see this importance. But as this is a discussion, I want to make my own guess, if you will. The home looks like it was involved in some kind of fire. So if this witch is real, and not like I previously stated as being just a form of hysteria, perhaps during the time when people who were believed to be witches were persecuted, this one incident happened to involve an actual witch. And out of fear, the inhabitants of the early Birdsville, Maryland area decided to get rid of said witch by burning her alive in her home. Now, if the witch was real, then it wouldn't be unreasonable for her not to only curse the land, but as well as curse the house. And if horror movies have taught me anything, then this particular house holds the quote-unquote key to removing said curse. Now, there still is one thing I'm confused about, and I do hope they address this in the actual movie. Why do they start at the corner of a wall? If the witch wanted to kill them, I really don't see how a corner is going to stop that from happening. But who knows? This has been the Blair Witch movie trailer and what I think about it. Of course, my viewpoint on this movie may differ from yours, and I would love to read about it in the comment section. If I missed something important, or you would like for me to readdress something in another episode, let me know. But guys, before I do go, I want to thank you guys for sticking around and letting me try out this new series. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but never had the right idea of how to do it. Now, obviously due to copyright reasons, I can't really show the entire trailer, but if you want to, you can watch for yourself following the link in the description down below. Also, while you're there, be sure to check out my new website and as well as my Redbubble store for some awesome Creepy Raven merchandise. Thanks guys, and remember, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. Either way, it lets me know if a certain video is something you guys like to see or not. And as always, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future. And this has been Raving Mad. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. The old Funland Park has been on their list of places to explore for a while now. They came to me a few weeks ago and asked if I wanted to check it out with them. Matt is the only one of my friends that knows what happened to my brother. Or at least, all I know about it. My parents have forbidden me to talk about it to anyone. I'm not even allowed to ask them questions. It's something